Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Today, I'll ask you the question, are you an expansive thinker? A lot of people are going to say yes, but in truth, all we do is when things change, we rearrange the information we already have in our mind, and we try to use the information we already have to create a response, to create a new way of dealing with a situation that's come up. But the fact of the matter is, for us to expand, for us to grow, we must fill our mind with new information, because the old information is keeping us where we are. It's with new information that we're able to expand and grow. That's why they talk about, even in the business world, the people who are the most successful are the people not only that do the hard work, but they're always working to improve their craft. They're always seeking new information. They're always seeking a more expansive way to look at life. I know for me, I am a voracious student, a voracious reader. And I read and more and more and more about the topics that really excite me, the topics that juice me. Those topics include spirituality, meditation, consciousness. They include abundance. They include relationships. They include partnerships. They include conscious creation. I'm also looking all the time at new ways of using social media. So I'm looking at new information from a technological standpoint to reach other people. I'm looking at new information about how to counsel, how to coach. And what I do is I find the more I research, the more I read, the more new information I get, I find that it's easier to deal with the ever-changing situation that is this life. Realize, in order to do what I'm asking you to consider, you've got to let go of the fact that you know everything. And that's a difficult one, because we like to think that we know everything we need to know about a subject. I know I'm like that. I think I know, and then I realize, whoa, there's so much more. And then I'll go, well, I can't learn anything from that person because look at where they are. No, they may have new information. New information can come from anywhere. But in order to receive the new information, we've got to be open. We've got to be open to the possibility of receiving it, digesting it, seeing how it might fit into the situation. And not just because does it fit in with the old information, but does it really address the new situation that we're looking at? And you think about people like Steve Jobs. He kept getting more and more information, new information. He was expanding his mind. All the great innovators in the world were about thinking beyond the known. Because if you think into the known, you're going to only get what you know. But what you want to do in order to deal with change is you've got to get into the unknown so that you can form a more expansive view. To form a more expansive view, guess what? You need more new, expansive information. Because information allows us to change our mental atmosphere. When we change our mental atmosphere, we put out a whole new vibration. And when we put out a whole new vibration, we attract a whole new experience into our life. I know that sounds simple. It's just not easy to do. At the end of every day, a great question to ask yourself is, did I learn something new? Did I give myself new information so that I have become a more expanded version of me? Because with new information, guess what happens? You get to rewire your brain. You get to connect those neural connectors and create new neural pathways. But if it's all the same old information, you're just going to have the same old stuff connected, which means your dominant patterns of thought will remain the same because you've got a limited amount of information available to you. And ergo, if your dominant patterns of thought remain the same, your life does not change. Change occurs when you change. And my experience is that I don't change unless I've got new information that I think will help me become a greater, more expanded version of myself. I don't know what you think about that, but it's something for you to consider. One of the things I recently embraced in the last less than a year is how can we use meditation to heal? And then I started watching things, watching teachers use it. And from that, I created our Saturday morning healing sessions. We do them every Saturday at 10 a.m. on Zoom. You can find that link at agapespiritualcenter.com. Just go to the calendar and you can join in. You may not be a Healy this week because you didn't apply to be one, but you can be one of the people who are healers that gives energy. And you will find you will have an incredible experience. But the key thing is, are you open up to a new possibility? Are you open up to new information? Are you open to let that information assimilate within your mental construct so that you can form a new pattern of thought, a new way of thinking, which in turn opens you up to what? To new possibilities. And when you open up to new possibilities, there's a greater probability that you'll create something new. That's my message today. It's a simple one. It's not an easy one to do. It's something that we have to commit to growth, commit to learning, become a lifelong learner. Have you ever heard that before? Yeah. You find that the people who are the most excited about life, the people who have the most youthful energy, are those that are constantly learning, growing, and expanding. The people who are boring and who are dying mentally, emotionally, and physically are the ones who've stopped growing. We are growth beings. We live to grow. We don't live to be comfortable. Pretty some deep words there. I want you to consider them. So, what are you going to learn about today? You get to choose. Make it something that really inspires you. With that, my beautiful ones, make it a great day. We'll see you later, somewhere in the cosmos.